Hello, my name is Jelly, and today we're going to Let's Play We Heart Katamari. I know it's not on the screen yet, but it will be there in a second. I actually messed up the first two times recording this. This is my absolute first Let's Play, so yeah, I'm still getting everything in order. This is one of my favorite games. I picked this game for a multitude of reasons. The first thing I want to do is just thank everyone who's helped me get started on making this game. Not making this game was developed by Namco, but for making this Let's Play of this game. All my friends, all my family, this is the awesome intro. Oh man, I love you all. Thank you. Thank you so much for paying attention to one person's dream to become a Let's Player. And now let's watch the amazing intro of We Heart Katamari. Got some dancing pandas. Yes! Why did I choose this game? Because it's colorful, it's full of mushrooms, and it's absolutely delightful. I was going to have a how many mushrooms we see counter in the corner. If I still do that, I don't know. There's so many mushrooms in this game, and it might just take work. Right now I'm just sort of exhausted for remodeling my house, and I can press the start button now. Alright, this is a really boring long intro, so I'm going to talk over it. Oh man. Yeah, but we're remodeling my house, and there's dust everywhere. I probably shouldn't be talking too much right now. It's something in my lungs and caused me horrible trauma. Oh man. I'm gonna have to lower the audio levels in this because this game is loud. Basically, this intro is explaining the game that came before this. This is actually a sequel. For those of you who don't know, if you haven't ever played this game, don't play it. I mean, get a PS2. It's for the PS2. It's a really good game. I'm pretty sure you can still find unused copies of it. And really, if you can, buy an unused copy. It'd be fun. Look, there he is destroying the first. I felt sorry for the folks in the first game. In the first game, basically, the story is, since I'm talking over it, is that the King of all Cosmos went on a drunken bender and destroyed all the stars in the sky like an irresponsible person. And so, he sent his only son, who's like only 2 centimeters tall, to go roll up things using a giant ball. And then he'd use these giant balls of things to make stars. And here's all the things he rolled up. This part is always one thing I want to know is, how do you roll up hopes and dreams? I think the announcer got a headache from saying all of that. Poor announcer. But yeah, this game is really trippy. A lot of people are like, oh my god, they were so high when they made this game, but not really. I don't think they were. I mean, I think Japan, the Japanese, are just very, very creative with their games. I mean, look at Mario, look at Sonic. They're all very trippy. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah. So yeah, basically, the point of this game is that now you are going to roll up more stars because the king has realized that, oh my goodness, I have something called fans now. Look at all my fans. They're little redheads. Why does that guy have crab hands? But why was that the only person who had crab hands? Is he a robot? Is he a giant crab person? Do you eat giant crab people? Yeah, no, that'd be horrible. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. But wait, he didn't do anything! All he did was fling things into the sky and destroy everything. The prince is doing everything. They always say that, like, oh, everyone's a fan of the king, but No, the prince did everything. Yeah, the king's awesome, but still. Also, why are only the stars clustering around Earth? If all stars were that close to us, then we'd be dead by now. Our planet would be a little fried barbecued marshmallow. So yes, we are now finally going to start playing the game. After the king lectures us. Ah, sweet, sweet memories. Yes, there was that time. That time when we smashed all the stars in the sky. Now, some of you may be wondering why he says we. The king speaks in a royal we, which is what royalty used to do. They say we, at least in Japan, because they were supposed to represent people. Oh, they're tired of me sitting here. Like something out of a dream. So yeah, they represent the people, so they'd speak in we instead of an I or me. So that's why he says we, just in case any of you were ever confused as to why the king always speaks in we and us and things like that. We so totally forgot. I love the way how when he talks, it sounds like a scratch record. What made us remember? Looky! I thought Looky was spelled with an I. Oh well. The only place with stars around is Earth. That still doesn't make any sense. I want you to explain that to me. Look, like Katamari Damacy was being lazy. Looks like Katamari Damacy had everyone fooled. Gasp! Was it lies? It's full of lies. What impressed us all over is the scale of destruction we wrought. Oh yes, the only thing he's impressed by is his drunken bender. We were on a roll. Yes, we were. Why did you do that? I always assumed that you were drunk. Fierce and fabulous we were. Man. Look, the prince looks a little bit bigger. He doesn't look as small in comparison to the king anymore. That's good. He's finally growing. So, speaking of something, here's a tidbit. Not that we got it, but we were quite a hit. I still think the prince was more popular. I mean, look at him. He's always silent. He's like Link. He's green like Link. Oh, Veruca, we got it. It's our chin. Yes, it must be it. Yes, your chin that constantly moves everyone is the reason why everyone loves you. With that weird beard. Oh man, our chin is so magnificent. It was full of delicate. I'm not gonna read the rest. I'm getting tired of this. There's way too much text. Let's just get on with the game. Yes, this is the menu screen. Before you were on a planet, but now you're just in a big plane. Now, something I didn't realize when I first played this game is that if you press square, you run. And if you press circle, you skip. And that skipping is going to do something interesting later on. Look at him, he's all happy. But yes, here's the tutorial stage. And, so yeah, tutorial. More talking of things. No, we just talked to you! Why didn't you explain this to us when we were down there? Oh, King, you and your long rants! I think the game developers acknowledged that, he goes on long rants. So, yes, this is a loading screen. You can make, stopped loading before I could show you. I'll do it next time there's a loading screen. But, yes, so, here's where actually something interesting about this stage right here is that you may not notice it yet, but we are sitting on top of the king's head. We are inside his crown. This is what the inside of his crown looks like. I only just realized that we were inside his crown. So yeah, basically we just gotta do stuff like this. And shift left. There we go. Now roll up on top of this thing. There, we did some easy commands. Now we're going to actually do the actual gameplay of the game and roll stuff up. So now I can finally just talk freely. Oh my god. It's been forever. Yes, King, we know how to roll up stuff. We played the first game. Well, not really. I played the first game. I don't know if any of you have played the first game. If you haven't played the first game, go play that too. That one's fun. I actually personally find this game better than the first one. I know everyone's like, oh, the sequel's never as good as the first one. But I really do think this one is better. There's so much more variety in the stages, and some of that variety is good, some of it's bad. There's so many more things you can do with this. There's so many more presents, there's so many more cousins, multiplayer is different. I really love this game much more than the first one. Like, I love the first one, but this one I just find so much better. And the more we get into that, the more I'll explain. I really want to get this as big as I possibly can, but I know if I record for too long, eventually we're going to get lag. So really, I should probably just do what I'm supposed to and roll up here. And then finally, we'll get into one of my favorite commands, the quick turn. The quick turn is probably one of the most helpful things you can do. Here are two controls though that you're never going to use. The Royal Look, which as you can see has blocked us out of the way. See, the Royal Look is basically that you can just look around through Katamari. The Prince Look is where you zoom in and get a first-person view. And then the dash. The thing that just ran into us is a cousin. I'll explain them more when we actually pick him up. The dash is where you rapidly spin the control sticks back and forth. Yes, we know. This is a cousin. Yes, we can pick up cousins. We're supposed to pick him up. Ah, King, stop interrupting me. I'm doing this Let's Play, not you. So yeah, basically what you want to do is roll up that cousin. The thing with cousins is that they're used for multiplayer, your friends can play them, and also during single player, you can play as a cousin. So yeah, as soon as we pick up Ace, we are going to, we're going to switch to him because there's something I want to do with him right after we get him. And a lot of people actually miss this. I missed this the first time. It wasn't until later that I actually figured out that, oh my goodness, we can do this. Royal Rainbow, yes. So yeah, you can play as the cousins instead of just the prince. So yeah, finally the prince gets a rest. I forget what I was talking about before. This is, as you can see, I am very unprofessional right now.
You were going to do something with the cousins.
Oh yeah, the cousins. I was going to tell you that, yes, this is going to be a 100% Let's Play. We're going to get all the cousins, and if I can, all the presents. I know there's a couple presents that are going to cause me a lot of pain. And actually, I've never done a 100% playthrough before. I know how to, I've just never actually executed it. And I have notes that tell me how to do a bunch of things. Yes, I studied for this. Oh, yes, what were you doing? You were at a tutorial stage. We have no idea what you're talking about. It's strangest. Yeah, I'll say it's strange. Look at it. It's only yellow. Fantasy and cousins. Wow, I remember everything. Okay, you know how, like, in the first game, if you did play the first game, let me explain. The king used to break the prince on everything. He's like, oh, it's not big enough, and it's like, dude, I made it 3 times the size of what you asked. How is that not big enough? Well, in this one, the king's a bit more accepting. Yeah, he says, like, you know what? I think you could do a little bit better. This is really good, but I think you could do it. No! It's the stupid fans that, like, constantly are mean to you. They're like, oh, this Katamari's lame. I don't want something so stupid. Wow, there's some of them where it's just like, I want to punch you in the face, little girl. How dare you? Let me see, planet. That's a weird name. So yeah, what we're gonna want to do, Sammy. King! Stop interrupting me! Ah! But yeah. Ace, get over here. Going up to cousins and pressing the X button lets you switch to them. We're going to want to play the stage again. I know, we just did it. But as you can see, if you look at the top left-hand corner of the screen, you can see that there's a picture of Ace, and there's also a picture of an antenna. That right there tells you how many cousins are in the stage. You might also see a present later on, which means that's how many presents are in the stage. You might think, oh, there's only 1 present per stage. No, I've seen as many as up to, like, 6 presents in 1 stage. Oh, wait, no, not 6. 3. 3. Blah, blah, blah. I'm multiplying in my head, which I shouldn't be doing. But yes. Okay, now the reason why you want to play as Ace is because you think, well, if Ace is here, then he can't be rolling the ball, right? Correct. So that means there is another cousin we can get since we're using Ace. And I didn't realize this the first time I played. So I was like, where is that last cousin? So yeah, we're just going to go straight through this all over again really quickly. Where the heck is Slick? There he is. Got it!